Alicia is looking for a second date update today with a guy named James. Hi, Alicia. How are you?
Hey guys, this is so fun. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm so excited to talk to you.
Well, it's good to talk to you. Why don't you take us to the beginning? Tell us how you met James and how that first date went. We'll go from there.
Okay, sure. So, I'm really counting on you guys to figure this out for me. So, I met this guy on Match, and we went out twice.
Twice?
Yeah, twice.
Okay, so this is like a third date update.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a quick lunch date, just, to get a feel if there was anything there, and we did a dinner a few days later, and everything was so awesome. We went to Soto and just had the best time. We had lots of wine, lots of great conversation. We talked, we laughed about everything. And we're both divorced, so no kids, and we both feel like we learned a lot from our marriages, and we don't want to rush into anything serious. And we're both looking to have a good time with somebody. We enjoy spending time and seeing where it goes. Seriously, the date couldn't have gone any better. And we did end up back at my place, and we did stay the night, and that was pretty fantastic. So we could have some serious chemistry. We did, but, it could even get better. I just have been so excited ever since he left the next morning, but, until 2 days passed and he didn't call me, so help.
Did you say, I'm sorry, I was taking notes when you were talking. I got that you're both divorced. Did you say you do or do not have children?
No kids. Neither of us have kids, which is good.
Gotcha. And there are no leftover remnants from these relationships. So these exes are both kind of out of your lives. They're not still lingering. They're not meddling.
No, right. Nope.
Causing issues. Okay.
And no big deal. Yeah, whatever, big deal, but it's not a big deal. It's done.
Right. So obviously he passed the lunch test, which led to dinner, and that led to him staying over.
Yeah.
So great chemistry from the get-go. And I assume, based on your level of enthusiasm, that the chemistry at your place must have been off the charts.
It was pretty fantastic. Yeah.
Did you get a sense of what his level of enthusiasm was as he was leaving? Did you get a sense that he definitely wanted to see you again? Was he kind of cool?
No. We had a good time the night before, and we just said goodbye in the morning, and from the way it was, I thought he'd be calling, even later that day.
I think that's a crucial time, the goodbye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's when you really want to read them.
And you get answers, too, whether you know it or not.
But you didn't nail him down on a future plan or commitment.
No, it just seemed natural, we'd talk later. It just seemed really, really easy,
Yeah.
A foregone conclusion.
Kind of assumed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everything went well. Did you say you stayed at his house or your house?
My house.
Your house. Surrounded by your things. He didn't come across anything in your place that could have been unsettling to him in some way.
No, I don't think so. And I'm not like a hoarder or anything.
Right.
No extensive gun collections or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Okay.
No.
Well, why don't we take a break then? When we come back, we'll call James and see what he thought of you and his couple dates and night at your house.
And I hook up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. As we continue with Second Date Update next on Cincinnati's Q102. All right, so Alicia met James on Match. They've gone out a couple of times, actually. They did a lunch, they did a dinner, and they did a hookup. He stayed at her place. And she said, in her opinion, it went wonderfully. Fantastic. Everything was great. Was left with the impression she'd see him again. That was, about a week ago, you said?
Yeah.
But nothing from James. So we're going to call him up, see what's up. If you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right,
let's do it.
Hello?
Hi, can we speak to James, please?
Just 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah, this is James.
Oh, all right. Well, hello, James. It's Jeff, Jenn, Fritch, and Tim at Q102. How you doing this morning?
Oh, wow. I don't. Why are you calling me?
Well, we were under the impression you went on a date with a woman named Alicia, a couple dates actually, and she said you were a very nice guy. She enjoyed her time with you, was hoping to see you again, but I guess it's been a bit since you last reached out, and now she's wondering if she did something wrong.
I mean,
you got something else going on?
I had fun with her. Like, you know, I don't know how much she told you. Like, we went back to her place, and
she did say you went back to her place.
Yeah.
She thought that went well, by the way, for what
Very
it's
well.
worth.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Well done.
It was just kind of weird.
In a freaky good way, or like in a unsettling way?
Like, I don't know. We got dinner, and I felt like we really connected. It was like the whole night was great, and then while we were like, you know, going at it, things are getting really intense, and then she was like, "Bite me."
Oh, like physically, like really bite you with teeth?
She was like, really bite me, like with my teeth. And I think she's really into vampire stuff.
Ooh, like what kind of
So you don't mean like a little playful nibble?
So she was nibbling and biting you, and then she asked you to bite her?
Like she lit candles before we got undressed.
Oh, that's romantic.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of romantic. And then it wasn't until later that I realized like she'd been wearing really heavy eyeliner all night. Like she's into vampire shit.
Oh.
Like
so she was trying to sell like a vampire vibe kind of thing.
I looked on her bookshelves like when I was like, she was like, bite me. And I was like, I don't know. And I like tried to look around and be like, is there, you know, what? And I realized she had all these like vampire novels on her bedside table, which I guess they're really sexy. And
is it Black Dagger Brotherhood by J.R. Ward?
What?
There's a whole series. Yeah, there is a ton of different authors that write these long series of books. I think there are some that have like 20, 30, 40 books in a series. And I'm talking books that are, 300 and 400 and 500 pages long of vampire. Yeah. And it's a lot. There's a lot of sex in the books.
So you saw all these books and you saw all these candles and you kind of did the math and we're like, oh, she's like going for a certain scenario
like
here.
Thing, and she was just like, she kept telling me to bite her. And then at one point, so I gave her a nipple and she was like, no, you make me bleed.
No, you make me bleed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did she provide you with a cape or anything to help you get
like,
over the...
Not all vampires wear
She was like she had me like biting her neck, her wrist. She had me biting her inner thighs because that's apparently where vampires feed. That's what she told me.
Well, that's that big artery, right? Or whatever?
Yeah.
Anyway, and she was like, and seriously, she was like, make me bleed, you. I think she wanted me to break her skin.
But you didn't break her skin, right?
Look, I am all for role-playing. It is Pride Month. I am not here to kink shame. But to whip this out the first time we sleep together,
Right.
What's going to happen in a year?
I don't know.
Please, you loved every second of it. I don't buy for 1 minute that that's the reason you didn't call me. You loved it.
Oh, God, there she is.
By the way, Alicia's on the line.
You really scared the hell out of me, like more than once. And I am still applying ointment from the places where you left teeth marks on me.
Oh, I get it. So I didn't know vampires bite each other. Is that how it works?
Well, if it's two vampires, sure, why not? Yes.
I guess
And
that
the men,
stands to
Some of them have
reason.
different
yes, the men love it when the women feed off of them. It's very erotic.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is not what I'm into.
You seemed to love it at the time.
Well, once the train has left the station, how do you...
Yeah.
I was like scared you were going to stab me if I make a blood sacrifice out of me.
No, you bring up a good point there.
I mean, this is the novelty, and it's maybe okay in like a controlled environment, but like, this is our first date. Is this going to be a thing?
If this is the beginning point,
Oh, you barely scratched the surface.
Yeah, it's like,
what
I don't
comes
know,
next?
yeah, what comes next?
Wouldn't you love to know?
Now I'm a little curious because I don't think I'm going to go out with you again. But if you want to tell me,
No, you're just going to have to miss out then.
Well, I'm sorry, Alicia.
Well, thanks for finding out anyway.
This
We
is
got
so
your answer.
weird. I know nothing about any of this. Is this like Twilight, right? Jen, you were into that.
Well, I mean,
What was the movie with Brad Pitt?
I love that's kind of where the vampire stuff probably started because that was pretty hot. But I mean, I love the J.R. Ward books, the Black Dagger Brotherhood books. They're great. And
Are you into biting?
am I into biting? No. No.
guys, I'm sorry. The stuff Alicia's into makes Twilight look like Barney the dinosaur.
Yeah, it does. The other books do, for sure. But yeah, I mean, there's vampire porn. I've never watched it, but I know it's there. It's just another thing.
1, 2,
Yeah, these vampires aren't Count Dracula.
3. Well, James, we appreciate you taking the call.
Yeah, sorry for letting Alicia down, but it's not happening.
What I see in the vampire books, why women tend to like them so much are the men are super alpha men. They're like throw you up against the wall and
Murder you.
well, not so much, but really take charge and
Rip that garlic
they're
necklace
like
off me, and
it's kind of that savage kind of passion where a woman is being taken, you know. It's not like I'm going to make tender sweet love to you vampire stuff. It's
More of
like
a rip your throat out.
it's like, well, it's definitely rip your clothes off. And a woman would argue that, sex with a vampire in these novels, really, these women are feeling very wanted.
I want you.
But
hey,
no,
you want to
not
come on
like
over to
that.
my Romanian castle?
Yeah. And it's not like vampires like that kind of vampire that it's like these big, they're warriors. They're like,
Count Chocula.
not Count Chocula. No, these are big, beefy, muscular, alpha, massive men.
You know a lot about this.
Well, I've read some of the books. Yeah. I highly recommend.
All right. Well, James, thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
All right. And Alicia, good luck to you.
Hey, thanks. I'm going to find a guy out there.
All right. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Good evening, my beauty. Roses.
Oh, they're beautiful. Aren't they beautiful, Jeffrey?
Flowers. Don't touch the thorns.
Did you ever see that movie
No.
with George Hamilton?
Oh, my
Called
God.
Love at First Bite.
Yes.
That was a great movie.
It was goofy.
Susan St. James.
Uh-huh.
Now, that's proof that it can work out.
Oh, this isn't so hard. I think I'm going to love immortality.
There is one small disadvantage. We can only live by night.
Oh, that's all right with me. I mean, I could never really get my together till 7 anyway.
There you go.
Funny.
7:35. So, yeah, we can do a second date update for you. What should they do, Jen?
Just send us an email, Jeff and Jen at WKRQ.com.
All right. Well, coming up, got some of the day's news that didn't make the news. Has Amazon already launched their Black Friday deals? Wait till you hear this. And yes, a wedgie can actually kill you. We'll explain. Coming up next. But first, check on the roads. Here's Toria with your latest traffic.
Thanks for listening to the Q102 Jeff and Jen Morning Show podcast, brought to you by CVG Airport. Fly healthy through CVG. For more information, go to CVG Airport /fly healthy.